everyone, and welcome. I am the OGGO, Greg Osmond. Thanks for joining me today. This is episode 55? 55? Does that sound right? Yeah, 55, sorry. Of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. If you missed the last episode, and clicking on the top right of the screen to go check that out. Make sure, if this is something you enjoy, to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel so you can follow along with the rest of this series. And as always, video description has our Linktree link to all of our great channel supporters and sponsors. Make sure you go support those who support us. Channel memberships available in the join button below the video or in the video description. $5 a month, extended length videos, exclusive videos, and more. Get more information in the description below. All right, we're off to something new. If I sound a little off, it's because I got some personal stuff going on. I don't feel that great, and it's the week before PRI, so trying to get some stuff taken care of before then, and some of it's not fun to do. So, but we plug away with this. We're off back into the regional series, but this time it's in the pro late model. Yep, I realize we don't have all the local championships yet. Street Stock's the only one left, but I don't want to film another 3-hour video and upload another 24 gigabyte video to YouTube. So, all right, now I should have enough money here. You'll notice we start everything with level 2. Nothing is upgraded though. So what we're going to do is right off the bat, we're going to go level 3 on everything. And I'm hoping we have enough money to get everything at level 3. But we have the engine, which is a big piece of the puzzle. Now off to the suspension. And if we've got, oh man, this is going to be close, isn't it? We should be good. I hope we're good. All right, yeah, we should be good. We've got more than 100,000 after unlocking that one, so should be all right. If not, then we're not. So we'll have to see what we do there. We do have our 20% mechanic part discount, so that helps as well. Yeah, we got 86,490 left over. Level 2, 13,608 to unlock that for the tires. Upgrade 1. Upgrade 2. Oh, yeah, we got plenty. We still got $60,000 left over. All right, there we go. Everything is level 3 now on the late model, or the pro late model, I should say. This is the difference between it and a super late model crate engine versus open engine. That's really the biggest difference. So yeah, we're running the full schedule, full regulation schedule, 26 races. First 2 will be at Kokomo and Grant Park. Now, just like with everything else, as we progress through this season, if we come to a track that we've already raced, we will skip that. No, we won't skip it. That'll be in the members only video. And as so far, I'm not even seeing any. Lima Land, yep, there was one of them. Fairbury is another one. So, yep, there will be instances where we skip a few. So, first race, $32,000 to win. That would be nice. So, all right, Kokomo, let's head to it. Oh, that's Ruben. I forgot about that. I forgot Ruben does all the late model stuff. So, all right, we're gonna head. You know what? We're gonna get a good baseline here first. So let's go to practice with the base setup. Oh, wrong button. I accidentally turned on our Netflix back on. So, all right, now I have not driven this car ever. Well, I shouldn't say that. I may have run a few quick races or something with it, but wow, real loosey-goosey up there. We're gonna have to do some real adjustments to the setup. This thing is not, well, we did get our goal time at 12:5:45. Goal was a 13:099, and we got into the wall a little bit there, but that's okay. Let's see where this lap puts us. 12:117. All right, car's very tight. So, car's very tight. So, head back here. We're gonna head into here, and I'm actually going to try my setup. So yeah, let's we're gonna go soft on the left rear. Bump is gonna be stiff. Oh, not far enough. And I'm not going to mess with the J-bar. That's one thing I don't really know a ton about. So we're just going to kind of leave that alone. We'll go 300 there, up to 5.5 on there. And then we'll go 15. Yep. And then here, don't need a ton of stagger because this track just, it's flat already. So I drop the brake bias down. And then for this, I'm going to go up to a 600. All right, let's head back out onto the track for practice. I'm just not sure if the top is where you go or the bottom is where you go or like what the groove is in this car at this track. So, oh my goodness. Just got to play around with it a little bit and find out, I guess. So. Watch that tire. Ooh, I think I nicked it just a tiny bit. 11,873. Yeah, so that it's the bottom. Top's fun. Bottom's where you need to be, though. Ooh, tire. I just about nailed it. 12,081 that time. Car. Oh, I didn't mess with the weight. Oh boy. Okay, this lap 11,965. Okay. I think if I move the weight around, it'll help as well. So left weight, we're going to drop down to a 53. Yep. And then rear, oh my goodness. Okay. Left back up to a 54.5. And drop the cross weight down. You know what? I don't want to save that because I want to do something else. I'm going to go stiffer on the right rear spring. I'm going to go up to a 400. So, all right, let's give that a shot. We're going to head to qualifying now. Goal time a 13.129. Oh, my goodness. I think we got this. Or 13.129. Like I said, 13.129 is the goal time to beat here. And let's go ahead and run the cockpit view for qualifying here. First lap is 11.9 flat. 11.9. Got the goal time by over a second, by more than over a second. All right, P10 with an 11.9. I don't know what the second lap was, but I don't think it was fast. Well, it wasn't fast, so. All right, we come home 10th in qualifications here. Jimmy Maurice is top of the board with Tyler Burgess, Jesse Glens, Ben Wells, and Dalton Benefield. Your top 5 in Pro Late Model qualifying. All right, here we are. Heat race time for the first time in the Pro Late Model at Kokomo Speedway. Going to bump up the rear end gear ratio, get a little more RPM out of it. We qualified in the 10th position, 1-0, with a time of 11.900. Got our goal time in both practice and qualifying. No bonus for that yet because we don't have a sponsor on the car. Starting in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Third in heat race number 2. Let's go. All right, top 5 to the A-Main, top 2 to the qualified dash. Getting ready to go racing. Oh boy, I don't have the right. I don't have the right view. There we go. Oh boy, all over the place, all wibbly wobbly, bibbly bobbly. All right, let's get. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, we're gonna fall back to the 5th. Oh my goodness. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Okay. I'm all flustered here. Car is still severely tight. I think I need to throw some stagger into it. I don't have any stagger in it right now, so I think that's what I need to do. I've tried spring. Oh boy, had to pull it to the left to keep it off the wall. And it's so tight right now I can't really do anything. We're back to 5th now, trying to get by Shane Payton back into the 4th position. That wasn't a bad corner for us. I'll do a nice little trail braking, getting into corner number 1 there. Halfway home, by the way, 5 down, 5 to go. All right, not sure who's out to the race lead. I don't know these drivers just yet. 4 to go now, but Jamie Nicholson Jr. is in 2nd, Brandon Weigel 3rd. We are currently in the 4th position, -1 from our starting position of 3rd. 3 laps remain here. E-race action at Kokomo Speedway. Kokomo, Indiana is the location here. We got 2 laps to go. Trying to hold off Shane Payton for the 4th position here in the heat race. We are currently in an A-Main transfer spot. Weigel kind of gets a little out of shape there through 3 and 4. Gets slowed a little bit. We're going to get into the wall going into turn number 1. Shane Payton's going to slide by in the bottom. Let's do a little crisscross applesauce. Man, look at how much this thing pushing. We're going to get back by on the inside, come home 4th. All right, I got to throw like 3 inches of stagger in this thing. We're starting 14th in the A-Main, 1-4. Burgess gets the race win. Jamie Nicholson Jr. in 2nd. They will head to the qualified dash. Brandon Weigel, myself, and Shane Payton are off to the A-Main. All right, finished 4th in the heat race, and we are out to lunch up the creek without a paddle, it seems. So 4 inches of stagger hopefully will help with the tightness on this car, the push effect we are getting through the corners. Starting 14th in the A-Main. Let's go. A-Main time. Pro late model at Kokomo Speedway. Jake Moser starting 7th after a 7th place run on the qualified dash. And after finishing 4th in the qualified dash, Ben Wells will start 4th. Brian Carter, CEO of World Racing Group, finished 5th in Heat 1. He's going to start 17th, right? Finished 5th in Heat 1, yeah, 17th. We finished 4th in Heat 3. We are starting 14th. Here we go. Green flag is out. All right, going to slide up a little bit on that initial start. That's completely... Oh, Brian Carter. I have met Brian Carter. I have spoken with Brian Carter. All right, looks like that stagger adjustment is helping out immensely. We're going to roll... Man, it's slippery now, so we just got to be a little easy on the throttle. Right. Oh, man. Oh, Blake Majulis and David Parker getting into each other down the front straightaway. Contact. Everybody stays pointed forward. We stay clean and green. Well, not clean. We stay green. Looking at the inside now on Ben Wells down the front straightaway. In our first pro late model A-Main, running in 13th, trying to get 12th and 11th now. And yes, sir, put us up to P11 around Majulis. iRacing star Blake Majulis. Now trying to hunt down Justin Smith for the 10th position. I'd love to grab a top 10 in our first race. 35 laps to go, so we've got 5 laps completed. Putting some distance on Majulis behind us. Seems like the groove is down here. Oh, contact with Smith and Watley. Tim Watley? No, Devin Watley. Those who know. But we're going to look into the inside of Watley now as we're in the 10th position. We got by Justin Smith for that lap ago. Oh, Smith gets into us as we checked up getting into the corner. Trying to set ourselves up for the entry of corner number 1. But we're going to hold on to the position. Watley now powering back by on the outside. Going to grab 9th back from us. A lot of throttle modulation in this one. Can't just stand on the gas. Got to be real careful with what you're doing. Real methodical. Ooh, Watley drops back down to the bottom. We're going to say, hey, man, that's my spot. You can't have it. All right, there we go. Put us into 9th position now. Trying to get by Matty Watkins running in 8th. We're going to have the run on the inside, but he's going to have a better one on the top side off of turn number 2. We've got 11 laps complete this time by. We're fighting currently with Matty Watkins for 8th place. I need to get a better entry into the corner if that's the line I want to run. So I can hold a little more momentum. Caution going to come out in front of us. Caution is out. Caution is out. Car gets turned around in turn number 3 after contact with somebody else. We've got 12 cars on the lead lap. We are running in the 9th position right now. Green flag is ready to come back out. We're back racing at Kokomo. All right, going to send it off in turn number 1 on the restart here. Justin Smith, apologies there, trying to get by us on the restart for the 9th position. Not able to do it, but we're going to get by Matty Watkins for 8th. Put us into 8th position, and we want more. Jake Moser now the next car in front of us. Jesse Glenns. Dalton Benefield, next few cars in front of us. 24 laps remain. Are quickly approaching the halfway point on this one. Running in the 8th position now. This car is fun to drive. Probably could have went a little taller, a little shorter on the gear ratio. Higher number, shorter gear ratio. Another caution. We're going to restart from the 8th position this time. We're going to have to get to the bottom as quickly as we can. See if I can. Cannot scroll at all. Oh, no, can't scroll. All right, here we go. Restart. I was trying to see who's leading. Restart is out. Back green here at Kokomo. Going to get to the bottom like we needed. Off of turn number 4. Going to get a good run off of turn number 2. Great 1 and 2. Going to take it 3 wide with Benefield and Moser. And we're going to grab 3 spots in 1 corner. That's like a titanium light special from Kmart. Not a blue light. Blue light's a 2-for-1. We're up to P5 now, top 5 here at Kokomo. So we got 19 laps remaining now on the back half of this one. Going to look to the inside of Benefield now for 4th. We have the spot at the line. 18 to go. Wow, we are on the move here in the A-Main here at Kokomo. Up to the 4th position. Going to slide up a little too much there through turns 1 and 2. Moser and Maurice not able to capitalize on it there, as we're going to hold on to P4. Going to get a good run here out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Try to pull. Oh, big contact behind us. 2 cars go around. I think one of those was Maurice. Not sure who the other one was, as I don't know this. Wow, we are plus 10 on our starting spot. Here we go. Green flag is back out. All right, going to look to the inside of Nicholson on the start here, but no, he's going to get by Jesse Glenns, and as are we. Wow, this is unbelievable how well we are performing right here, trying to grab the race lead. You've got to be kidding me. No way. Wow, this car is running sublimely at the moment. We've pulled Jamie Maurice up with us. Jesse Glenns is in 4th, Jamie Nicholson 5th, with Tyler Burgess, the race leader at the moment. But we are trying to hunt him down and grab the lead for ourselves. We temporarily, briefly had it earlier. He's found something up there on that top side. I just don't think we have this car upgraded enough to really run up there with him. But we're going to keep plugging away. See, I got to stay on the bottom because I lose all my track position, if you want to call it that, when I try to go anywhere but the bottom. But Burgess is going to drop back to the bottom as we have 9 laps remaining here. Single digits now here at Kokomo. Jesse Glenns trying to grab the 3rd position back from Jamie Maurice. Not going to be able to do it just yet. Maurice holds on. Jesse Glenns got real wibbly-wobbly, bibbly-bobbly getting into turn number 1. We're going to hold on to 2nd at the moment, but they are trying to hunt us down. Oh my goodness, car seemed like it died right there, but we're going to keep it rolling and keep a hold of the 3rd spot. No, or 2nd spot, I'm sorry. Maurice is going to get by us for 2nd. We're going to try to do a little dipsy-do and grab that spot right back, and we are coming to the line. We've got 5 laps to go. Into the back markers of the field here. Cars that are 1 or more laps down. I think it's going to be very imperative that we get as many of these cars in between ourselves and Jesse Glenn's and Jamie Maurice as possible, because that's really going to be the only thing that's going to help us continue in the position that we are in. Oh boy, that was close. All right, we've got 3 laps remaining now. Man, Jake Moser now up to the 3rd position with Nicholson in 4th. 2 to go at the line this time. Bye. 2 laps remaining. Oh my goodness, this is nerve-wracking. White flag this time by. We've been able to go 14th to 2nd so far. Can we hold on to it for 1 more lap? Tyler Burgess is going to get the big payday race win. We come home 2nd in our first pro late model race. Carved up the field, went 14th to 2nd. Wow, Tyler Burgess, like I said, gets the race win. We come home 2nd. Jake Moser finishes in 3rd. Jamie Nicholson 4th. And Devin Whatley finishes in 5th. A 2nd place run in our first ever pro late model race. Cannot believe it. But it happened. There is the final results as well as the point standings, since this is the first race. $28,800 for a 2nd place finish. And oh wow, $10 of merch. Oh, look at that. 2,518 irrelevant skill points. Let's head back to the shop. All right, back at the race shop here. After an incredible debut in the Pro Late Model at Kokomo, finished 2nd. I still can't really believe it. Grant Park is up next, one of my favorite tracks. No repairs needed on the car right now. Let's just see what we need here. I could upgrade the tires to level 4. I'm going to upgrade the tires. Yep. And upgrade 1 done, upgrade 2 done, and upgrade 3. Ooh, that's expensive. All right, we got enough money left over. We're good. All right, Grant Park is up next. Only $25,000 to win. Oh, only. Yeah, this is one of my favorite tracks, so let's go. All right, here we are at Grant Park. Sorry, I was listening to Ruben, and I'm just going to go immediately to this. I'm going to come up to a 6.0 there. Brake bias, we're going to drop down all the way. I'm going to drop the crossway down to 47.5. I'm not going to mess with any of that. Spring rate, we're going to jump up to a 400. Shock will be a 5.5, 5.5. Tire pressure will be all the way up. Stagger will go to a 4. Up here, we're going to leave that alone. This will go to a 12. Up here, this is going to go to a 10. This is going to go all the way down. Bump is going to be very stiff. I want it stiff on the bump. Soft on the rebound. Tire pressure will go to 10 as well. All right, there is the setup. Let's head out to the track for practice. We'll wait for a few of these cars to get by. Beautiful car, isn't it? Beautiful car. All right, let's get going here. 15.525, the goal time to beat here at Grant Park Speedway. Oh man, took me a little bit to get used to it there in our first race at Kokomo. Start of the heat race was not fantastic, but hey, we made it work. Oh boy. As long as I got one tire off of it, we're good. 14.407. That's over 1 second on the goal time there. 14.407. Let's run one more lap here just for kicks and giggles here. I'm sliding up quite a bit. I'm going to drop the right rear spring. 14.340. I'm going to drop the right rear spring down 20 pounds. So let's go boop, boop, 380. I'm hoping that helps with the skatiness off the corners. All right, let's head to qualifying now. We ran a 14.340, 15.586. 15.586 is the time to beat here in qualifications. See what we can do here. On the clock, green flag is out. All right, ran a 14.340 in practice. 15.586 is the goal time. Let's see what we can do here. 14.134, fastest time ever. Let's see if we can do even better than that. Ooh, this is going to be a good one. I got a feeling. It is a 14.2 something or other. 11th. We're going to start third in Heat 3 this time. Not bad for us there. Peyton Stevenson, top of the board. Shane Payton will be second. Josh Copeland in third. Justin Smith fourth. And Joe Lusk in the fifth spot. All right, here we are, Grand Park Speedway. We qualified in the 11th position. Got our goal time at both practice and qualify. Not going to do any changes. Actually, I'm going to do one small change. Drop that down just a tiny bit. So, all right. Heat 3 starting third. See how we do. All right, top 5 day main, top 2 to the qualified dash. See how we do here. Finished second. Second in our first race at Kokomo, or first A-Main at Kokomo, I should say. Let's see how we do here at Grant Park. I'm gonna drop the stagger down an inch too, because I think that's gonna help with this thing being so skatey on exit or on through the corners as well. Oh, into the wall. That's not what I was trying to do. Let's get rid of that. Tear off. All right. If you're gonna be at PRI in Indianapolis next week, let me know. I will be there all week. Keep an eye on our social media channels. We've got some goodies to give away while we're there. All right, running in third. Not really catching Josh Copeland or David Parker. But heat races don't pay anything, so do I really care? But where we are, so 4 heat races, top 2 to the qualified dash, that's 8. As of right now, if we finish here, we'll start 11th in the A-Main, which is better than where we did at Kokomo. Copeland, race leader, jumping to that top side. Parker trying to reel him in on the bottom. Nothing doing just yet. They're going to stay first and second here, as we've got 6 laps completed, this time by 6 laps complete. 4 laps to go here at Grant Park Speedway. Gonna send it hard into turn number 3. See if that helps our lap time at all. Let's go and pull up the 298. Yep, fastest lap of the race. We drove it in hard into turn number 3, and the scoreboard shows that that is faster. Let's see what this lap gives us right here. 14.298 was last lap. 14.338 this time. 2 laps remain here at Grant Park Speedway. Alrighty, Roo coming around off of turn number 4. White flag, doctor's jacket is in the air. 1 lap remains. Oh, contact with David Parker and one of the lap cars. We will stay green and get the checkered flag. 3rd for us here at Grant Park in heat race number 3. Josh Copeland gets the race win. David Parker comes home second. They will head to the qualified dash. We come home in the 3rd position with Devin Whatley and Kendall Tucker following behind in 4th and 5th. 3rd place run for us in the heat race, and we're going to drop the rear stagger down 1 inch. And that's all we're going to do. All right, we're going to leave everything else alone, starting in the 11th position, right where we qualified. finish better. A-Main at Grant Park Speedway is up next. All right, A-Main time here at Grant Park Speedway. Joe Lusk finished 6th in the qualified dash. He'll start from 6th. And Shane Payton finished 2nd in the qualified dash. He'll start 2nd. We finished 3rd in heat race number 3, so we will roll from the 3rd position. Here we go. Green flag is out. We're racing here at Grant Park Speedway. A little stumbly on the start there. Not entirely sure what happened, but we're going to power by Benefield, who got by us on that start, and grab 10th or 11th place back. Looking to get underneath of Brian Carter, CEO of World Racing Group, for 10th. Nothing doing just yet. We'll stay in 11th, but we'll get a good run through 1 and 2 and off at turn number 2 and get by Carter, put us into 10th. Going into turn number 3, now looking to the inside of Joe Lusk. At the line, we'll have 9th plus 2, 38 laps to go, 2 laps complete. Well, that's a inopportune time to put a piece of mud right in the middle of my visor. All right, working lap number 4 now, so we've got 3 laps complete. Off of turn number 2, still holding it down in the 9th position. Looking to get in front of Justin Smith and David Parker for 8th and 7th. Nothing doing just yet. We'll still hold on to 9th. No real pressure from behind with Devin Watley about a full second behind us at the moment. Ooh, we're going to slide up, get a little bit of a bad entry into turn number 3, lose a little bit of time to Watley. He's going to close in just a hair. And we're going to be able to pull back ahead. Oh, big contact. Smith and Parker, big contact going into turn number 3. But we'll stay pointed in the right direction and stay under green. 6 laps complete now as we work lap number 7 of 40 here at Grant Park Speedway. On and off the throttle quite a bit through the corners to keep this thing pointed in the right direction. The stagger change really did help quite a bit. Car's not nearly as skatey as it was before. But I have a feeling we're not going to be able to emulate what we did at Kokomo without any sort of caution, which we have not been lucky enough to grab just yet. Lap number 9 completed this time by. Now working lap number 10 of 40. Next time by will be 1/4 of the way through this 40-lap main event. Running in the 9th position. Almost 2 seconds ahead of Devin Watley now in the 10th position. So no real issue there. Running kind of our own race right now. 30 laps to go. Like I said, 30 laps to go. Running kind of our own race right now. No real pressure. Just trying to close in on the guys in front of us. And keeping our nose clean as well. Not really able to close in on anybody at all for the time being or at the moment. And I think we've got enough of a gap back to 2nd or 10th place that I can try running somewhere else and see if it helps at all. We were 2.2 seconds when I went up there, and we're still... Man, I don't know, man. It's not as fast. I do know that. It's just so much more fun. Got back to the bottom. We didn't really gain any time. We lost a little tiny bit of time, but didn't really gain anything, so no real use in staying up there if we're not going to gain anything. Ooh, looking at the inside now, the lap car, Watson and Blake Majulis. Trying to get by them, put some cars between ourselves and the lapper, our 10th place car behind us. We will do just that. Now looking to get by Baker. So we've got 24 laps remaining. Now make it 23 at the line, as we are in danger of going a lap down if we don't have a caution here soon. You'll notice in the mini map in the bottom left hand of the screen, that leader in the number 4 car is quickly approaching us. We're gonna have to do everything we can to hold off the leader, prevent ourselves from going a lap down. Last thing I want to do is go a lap down when the next car in front of me for position is 3 seconds ahead. That's not going to put me in a good position if a caution were to come out, because I'd be stuck a lap down and they would be on the lead lap. It's happened before. I don't want it to happen again. Halfway home, for us at least. 20 laps remaining. Leader is right behind us, though. He is literally right behind us. So, yeah. I mean, we are running 9th. We're running in the 10th position. We're not running at the back of the field or anything like that. So, definitely not anything to be upset about. I just don't like going a lap down. Alright, gonna try to get by the slower car here. Try to hold the leader behind us. We're going to slip up just a tiny bit there off of 4. But we will hold the leader behind us. I don't know if that's allowing second place to catch up with him. I have no earthly idea where second place, or who second place even is. But hey, we're running our race, and that's all we have to do. I haven't altered my line. If he's really that much faster than us, he can find a way around us. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wow. Okay, leader just got spun. Oh, boy. Oh, goodness gracious. Leader just got spun. And I think it was Joe Lusk that spun him. Oh, boy. So I'm pretty sure Joe Lusk was the car that was catching us, and he just spun the race leader. Oh, my word. But, hey, we held on. We stayed on the lead lap. And now we're starting to gain some positions here because everybody else's tires glazed over. All right, we're still working in the 9th position. Now up to 8th. Now 6th. Now 7th. Oh, wow. That was unnecessary, sir. All right, running in 7th now, but it's in the middle of the corners. I have no idea what position we're actually in. All right, we are actually in 7th. Brandon Weigel, Jake Moser, 2 cars in front of us. That 4 car is pissed. He's going to have some words with Nitro Joe Lusk. Because, yeah, Joe Lusk was catching us, and he's the one that got into the leader and spun the leader of the race out. My word. Whoever's in that 4 car has every right to be upset. Oh, goodness. And we got somebody, David Parker is quickly reeling us in, but he was up on that top side, so we're going to block that run he just had. He's going to try to jump to the bottom. Nothing doing just yet. Nothing doing there for him just yet. Oh, he's going to have David Parker, Shane Payton to his inside, trying to make a move. Shane Payton will grab the spot. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out who everybody is. 6 laps to go. No, 7 laps to go this time. Bye. Or, I'm sorry, 6 laps to go. I can't do math at all. 6 laps to go here at Grant Park, running in the 7th position. We have been slowed by 1 caution flag, and it was the leader that got spun out by a lapped car. 5 laps to go here at Grant Park in the Pro Late Model. This car's been pretty fun to drive so far. Finished 2nd in our first race at Kokomo. Running in 7th right now. That's not a bad finish to the first 2 races, if you ask me. That's an average of 4.5. We're doing everything we can to hold Shane Payton and Joe Lusk behind us. We are now 3 laps remaining. 3 laps to go. All right, now coming around here to flying green. 2 laps remain. 2 laps remain here in A-Main action. We have a little bit of a high entry into turn number 1, but we're going to have a great exit because of it. Off of turn number 4 now. White flag. Doctor's jacket is in the air. Doctor's jackets are white. That's why they call the white flag Doctor's jackets. White flag is in the air. 1 lap remains here at Grant Park. We're going to dive it hard into turn number 3 and hold off Shane Payton for a 7th place finish. Yes, sir. 7th place. All right, let's go check it out. Ooh, Peyton Stevenson is going to be very upset with Joe Lusk. Jamie Nicholson Jr. gets the race win. Peyton Stevenson comes home 2nd. Justin Smith in 3rd. Josh Copeland will come home 4th. And Jake Moser rounds out the top 5. A-Main is finished here at Grant Park Speedway. We finished in the 7th position. We'll drop 1 spot into 3rd. Jake Moser, unsurprisingly, circumventing us, getting up around us into the 2nd position in the point standings. That's fine. $1 worth of merch, $14,795, and 2,402 skill points. Let's head back to the shop. Right back here at the race shop. Ends. That is not a bad way to start the season off. Up next, we've got Limaland Motorsports Park. That should be an interesting one. And then we will head off to Fairbury for our first showcase race. But those will come tomorrow because that is going to do it for us here today. Episode 55 of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. I am the OGGO Greg Osmond. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.